Listen up. Right now you're being controlled, not by the world, not by your circumstances, but by your own emotions. 1 second, you're motivated, fired up, ready to take on anything. The next, you're filled with doubt, questioning everything. One setback, and suddenly you're drowning in self-pity. You let frustration take the wheel. You let sadness drag you down. You let fear stop you before you even start. And that is exactly why you're losing. You wonder why you're not where you want to be? This is why. Because every time things get hard, you fold. Every time life throws resistance at you, you hesitate. Instead of standing up and pushing forward, you let your emotions pull you back. You let your feelings, temporary, fleeting feelings, decide your future. But let me tell you something. Your emotions don't care about your success. They don't care about your goals. They don't care if you stay broke, weak, and stuck exactly where you are. Think about it. How many times have you quit because you didn't feel like it? How many opportunities have you let slip away because you were too afraid to take a risk? How many mornings have you wasted because your feelings told you to sleep in, take it easy, or start tomorrow? And where has that gotten you? Nowhere. Because while you're sitting there, debating with your own emotions, someone else is out there grinding. Someone else is out there pushing through their doubt, their fear, their frustration, and winning because of it. And that's the difference between you and them. Winners don't let emotions make their decisions. Winners don't waste time feeling sorry for themselves. Winners control their minds, discipline their actions, and take what they want from life, whether they feel like it or not. So ask yourself right now, are you in control, or are your emotions controlling you? Because if you keep letting them run your life, you will keep getting the same weak, mediocre results. And if that's not what you want, then it's time to wake up, toughen up, and take back control. Because your emotions, they don't own you. You own them. Weak people let emotions control them. And that's exactly why they stay weak. They let anger drive them to make reckless decisions. They let fear hold them back from taking risks. They let doubt convince them they're not good enough. They become slaves to their feelings, trapped in a cycle of reaction instead of action. And that's why they never win. But winners control their emotions. They don't let temporary feelings dictate permanent outcomes. They don't wake up every morning feeling motivated. They don't always feel confident, fearless, or energized. They feel the same emotions as everyone else: anger, frustration, doubt. But here's the difference. They don't let those emotions run the show. You think champions wait until they feel like it before they train? No. They show up no matter what. You think successful people never feel fear? Of course they do. But they face it, override it, and move forward anyway. They don't let fear stop them. They don't let doubt cripple them. They take control of their minds and dominate regardless of how they feel. Because here's the truth. Your emotions are liars. They will tell you to quit when things get tough. They will tell you to slow down when you need to push harder. They will convince you to take the easy route, to avoid discomfort, to stay exactly where you are. And if you listen, you lose. So what's it going to be? Are you going to let your emotions keep you weak? Or are you going to take control, to train your mind, to master your feelings, and to make decisions based on discipline, not mood swings? Because the moment you stop letting emotions control you, you become unstoppable. You're not a robot. You have emotions. You will feel doubt. You will feel fear. You will feel exhaustion. But listen closely. You cannot afford to let those feelings run your life. Because the moment you start making decisions based on how you feel instead of what you know you must do, you lose. You skip the gym because you don't feel like it. You stay in bed because you feel tired. You don't chase that goal because you feel nervous. You avoid risk because you feel afraid. And guess what? While you sit there, paralyzed by feelings, debating whether or not to take action, someone else is already out there winning. Someone else is grinding, pushing, moving forward, not because they feel like it, but because they refuse to let emotions dictate their destiny. That's the difference between success and failure. The weak let their emotions make their choices for them. The strong make choices despite their emotions. How many times have you given yourself an excuse? I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it later. Now's not the right time. No. You are lying to yourself. You are letting temporary feelings rob you of a future that could be yours if only you had the discipline to act. Think about it. If you only worked when you felt motivated, where would you be? If you only trained when you felt strong, how far would you get? If you only took opportunities when you felt ready, you'd never take them at all. And while you wait for the right moment, while you sit there trapped in hesitation, someone else is pushing through. Someone else is tired but still grinding. Someone else is scared but still moving forward. And that person? That person is going to take everything you ever wanted. So here's the truth. Nobody cares how you feel. Life doesn't care. Success doesn't care. The only thing that matters is what you do. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Take control, take action, and stop letting your emotions make you weak. Because every second you waste, someone else is getting stronger. And soon, it'll be too late. Discipline is stronger than emotion. Read that again. Discipline is the difference between winning and losing, between success and failure, between being in control of your life or being controlled by your feelings. Because your emotions, they are temporary. They come and go. They lie to you. One day you feel unstoppable. The next, you feel like quitting. One moment, you're ready to take on the world. The next, you're making excuses. But discipline doesn't waver. Discipline doesn't change. Discipline is the foundation of every single success story you've ever heard. If you want to master your life, you must train yourself to operate on logic, not feelings. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if you're scared. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. Your actions must be based on your purpose, not your mood. Because your feelings, they will betray you. They will try to keep you comfortable. They will try to convince you that you don't need to push harder. They will tell you to take it easy, to slow down, to wait. And if you listen, you will stay weak. But if you ignore the noise, if you wake up and execute no matter what, you become unstoppable. That's what separates the elite from the average, the strong from the weak, the winners from the ones who will never make it. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep listening to your emotions, letting them run your life? Or are you going to step up, take control, and act with discipline every single day, no matter what? Because the moment you choose discipline over emotion, you become dangerous. You become unshakable. You become someone who cannot be stopped. And that's when you start winning. Think about it. The most dangerous, most powerful people in the world aren't the ones who react. They're the ones who remain in control. They don't get rattled. They don't panic. They don't let emotions dictate their decisions. They own their minds. And because of that, they own their future. Look at the soldier in the middle of battle, bullets flying, chaos all around him. But his mind is still. He moves with precision, not panic. He doesn't let fear take over, because he knows that the moment he does, he's dead. Look at the businessman sitting across from a room full of sharks. Millions of dollars on the table, high-pressure decisions that could make or break everything. Does he fold under the weight? No. He remains calm, calculating, in control. Because he knows that emotions in business are the fastest way to lose. Look at the fighter standing in the ring, his opponent throwing everything at him, trying to break him mentally before he breaks him physically. But he doesn't flinch. He doesn't react. He stays composed, focused, dangerous. Because he knows that the moment he lets anger or frustration take over, he's already lost. This is what separates the weak from the unstoppable. The weak let emotions make their choices. They react. They hesitate. They let fear, doubt, and anger control their actions. And because of that, they are easy to break. But the strong, they master their emotions. They stay cool when others crumble. They stay focused when others panic. They remain unshakable no matter what. And because of that, they win. Control your emotions and you control your life. That's the truth. The question is, are you in control, or are you just another pawn reacting to whatever emotions come your way? Because if you're not in control, someone else is. Next time you feel like quitting, stop. Next time doubt creeps in, whispering that you're not good enough, pause. Next time anger boils up, clouding your judgment, making you reckless, breathe. Detach. Step back. Regain control. Because in that moment, you have a choice. Act on impulse like the weak or act with discipline like the strong. Ask yourself, what does the highest version of me do in this situation? Does he quit because it's hard? No. Does he fold under pressure? No. Does he let emotions hijack his future? Never. The highest version of you operates on logic, not weakness. He doesn't let frustration, fear, or doubt make his decisions. He moves with strategy, precision, and control. So when emotions try to take over, override them. When fear tells you to stop, keep going. When anger tempts you to react, stay composed. Because weak people obey their feelings. Winners obey their purpose. So what's it going to be? Your emotions or your future? Your excuses or your potential? Your temporary feelings or the unstoppable version of yourself? Make the choice. Then act. Pain is temporary. Fear is temporary. Weakness is temporary. But your legacy? That lasts forever. Every excuse you make, every time you give in to doubt, every time you let emotions control you, you are writing the story of your life. And if you keep allowing weakness to dictate your actions, that story will be one of regret, one of wasted potential. You don't have time to be a slave to your emotions. You don't have time to hesitate, to second guess, to sit around feeling sorry for yourself. While you're overthinking, someone else is out there grinding. While you're giving in to fear, someone else is pushing through it. While you're waiting for the right moment, someone else is taking what could have been yours. It's time to wake up. It's time to toughen up. It's time to stop letting your emotions run your life. Control your mind, or the world will control it for you. Take command of your thoughts, your actions, your destiny. No more excuses, no more weakness. Get up, get moving. Get ruthless about your goals. Because if you don't take control now, you'll look back one day and realize your emotions didn't just make you weak. They stole your future. And that is something you can never get back.